There is no question that everyone wants to get back to some semblance of normalcy. The question is when. And one global health expert is warning that it could take 2 years until the summer of 2022 for Americans to truly experience normal again.
It became more clear to me that the probabilities are that the total course of the pandemic would take about 2 years. The reason is that if you look back at pandemic influenza in 1918, it was about a 2-year trajectory.
In California, an about face, what had reopened now closing again. The statewide mandate includes closing all bars and indoor establishments like restaurants after more than 60,000 new cases statewide in the past week.
That's the last straw, at least for one catering business that says it's closing forever.
There is no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no timeline, if you will. You don't know how long it's going to last.
Well, they say that their family business has survived wars, recessions, even heart transplant, but they just cannot get by with 7% of their normal clientele.
According to a survey by Main Street America, 7.5 million small businesses are at risk of closing in the next 5 months.
33 years of business, and now your store has disappeared. Your business is gone in the blink of an eye.
You know, if you ever had gone through, losing a parent or anybody close to you where, you have to then go and empty out the apartment, that was exactly how I felt.
Some businesses are determined to defy Governor Newsom's order.
If all things were a lot more consistent, then I would be a lot more compliant.
Kelly Michelson owns the Corona location of Self-Made Training Facility. She says her gym is staying open despite the governor's new order. Lather Studio in Corona also defied the orders in the spring. Tonight, owner Kira Baranian gave us this statement. If the governor doesn't want to hold looters and rioters responsible for not social distancing and wearing masks, then I will refuse to allow him to tell me what to do with my way of making an honest living.
John Barry warns that hand-washing, social distancing, and wearing masks simply may not be enough. Instead, Barry insists more aggressive restrictions are needed. I want to read from what you wrote this morning. Had we done it right the first time, we'd be operating at near 100% now. Schools would be preparing for a nearly normal school year. Football teams would be preparing to practice, and tens of thousands of Americans would not have died. This is our second chance. We won't get a third.